Let me tell you something you already know.
This is Dave KIRILLOFF, and I'm going to talk about hitting. Okay, let me jump right into this. What I'm about to tell you is going to affect professional scouting, hitting evaluations, and how we teach hitting. With over 30 years of research and development experience, let me tell you what is at the core of elite hitting. It's perception. Moreover, it's timed hitting perception. The level of perception, the degree of perception that the batter steps in the batter's box with determines if he's an elite hitter, he's an average hitter, he's a mediocre hitter. I know and I value swing mechanics, and I've learned and I teach that you can make any type of swing adjustment, swing path adjustment on the deceleration side of the swing. If you're not teaching hitting perception on the acceleration side of the swing, you are delaying hitting development, period. Coaches, we need to directly teach hitting perception to our players. Night in and night out, the players we watch on TV, on MLB, they are just born with a keen sense of perception, namely hitting perception. Even despite the years of training as a youth player, high school player, college player, and they finally make it to the big leagues, most of the time these elite hitters were just influenced in believing that it was their swing mechanics is the reason why they made it to the big leagues. But behind the scenes and the reality, it was they had a larger dose of hitting perception. And this begs us to ask the question, is hitting perception able to be taught, and how can we teach it? The answer is yes, we can teach hitting perception, and furthermore, we must. Let me tell you the truth, after 30 years of research and development, you will not develop as a successful hitter in games until you improve and increase your level of hitting perception. I'm telling you the truth, it's not going to happen. You must improve hitting perception. So this is where I came in, and here is the good news. I have been studying, I have been researching hitting perception for decades. I'm inviting you to attend one of our ultimate hitting events. At our ultimate hitting events, we bring in pitchers to come in and actually pitch batting practice to our hitters. Our hitters learn these valuable concepts of hitting perception while receiving batting practice from pitchers who offer the same visual patterns hitters will see in the game. And because our pitchers will be pitching batting practice, not throwing batting practice, now I can teach the hitters about an extremely important concept called the pitcher's common denominator. The pitcher's common denominator is a signal, it's an indicator that the batter uses to prepare himself to get his eyes into position, to get the data about the ball. The reason why it's so important to understand a pitcher's common denominator and get the eyes into position, because this technique of using the pitcher's common denominator improves and gives the hitter an advantage of having a larger dose of hitting perception. Even my son, Alex KIRILLOFF, who plays for the Minnesota Twins, he still needs to practice this and hone his skill on mastering his timing with his vision. And he still needs to constantly try to improve his hitting perception. And you too can train to do this at our ultimate hitting events. Next, if you can't attend our ultimate hitting event, consider getting our online hitting course, the best hitting drill ever 6.0 version. Or consider making a FaceTime hitting appointment with us. And if you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, make an appointment to come visit us at our indoor training facility in Anna, Texas. All the information you're going to need is inside the description box. Click it and then send me a message, and let's have a discussion of how I can be an asset to your son or your daughter's player development. And just one more quick note, consider this. Change your mind and give Jesus Christ a try, because he's waiting to bless your life. I'm Dave KIRILLOFF with languageofhitting.com and the KIRILLOFF Baseball School in Anna, Texas.